Take a breath in. Take your hands down towards the floor. And then take a 3-legged plank. Take a breath in, open your chest, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, and exhale. There you go. Great. Step your left foot forward from downward dog. Ground your back heel. You're going to round yourself up into a warrior 1. So keep your head heavy as if you're just dangling and roll up super slow and then eventually take the arms up and over your head. Straighten your legs and stretch the arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Straighten the legs so you can take a breath. Take a tiny back bend. Lift your chest. Humble warrior. Rebend your front knee. See if you can reach the crown of your head down towards the ground as much as possible. You just take your time. You know best. And then inhale. Reach your chest forward. Beautiful. Take your hands down to the ground on either side of your front foot. Plant your right hand, grab a hold of your left ankle, and then see if you can spin yourself into a tree side plank. So you come onto your right hand, you spin all the way around, and then you really try to work on pushing the hips up towards the ceiling as much as possible. Keep this right side of your body super strong, and then finally stretch your left arm over your head. Now remember, you can keep this tree pose as you come back into a plank position. Just slip the left hand down. And you might do a tree chaturanga, chest forward. Inhale up, dog in tree, why not? And downward dog in tree until you release your left foot down. Very nice. This might be a good moment again to sigh out your breath or do whatever feels good. And then you'll gently bring your knees down towards the floor and come down into a child's pose. Much deserved rest here. Allow for your head to release down. And then from child's pose, you're going to come up into headstand. So you're just going to do Shirshasana A, so the variation where your fingers are interlaced. You might have done a headstand already when you were in the open angle forward bend, but this is a nice way to just come back to legs being super straight and neutral. You'll have the head on the floor. You'll cradle the back of the head. You'll lift your knees when you're ready. You'll walk the feet in. And then if you can, you lift your legs up straight. Otherwise, you might bring the knees into the chest. And you'll reach the legs up. It's a nice way to come back to neutral hip alignment. You want to really try and wrap the legs in towards midline as much as possible. That's it. You'll lower the legs slowly and with control. And you come down into a child's pose. Again, if you need a little time and you want to move the chin into your hands as if you're a child watching TV, you can do that if it feels good on your neck, depending on how much time you've spent in your headstand. And then when you're ready, you'll roll yourself up to sit on your heels. Again, you'll drop to one hip. You'll take your legs forward and you'll slowly find your way onto your back for our final pose, Shavasana. So you'll want to take your time using any props necessary and making sure you feel absolutely comfortable here. Turning the palms of your hands towards the ceiling. Just allow for your feet to splay out. Because our arms and our legs are such an extension of ourselves, they always want to do and they always want to reach and they always want to go. So in a way, you have to really start by letting go from your arms and your legs. Really get them to quiet down so that eventually yourself, you can quiet down in your mind. Spend as much time as necessary, up to 10 minutes if required, and if you have a little more time. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again tomorrow on Yoga Today. Namaste.